In a world where human creativity knows no bounds, where advancements in technology, communication, and travel have blended together diverse cultures and ideas, it's remarkable how far we have progressed as a species, given the age of our world. Yet, with all our advancements and achievements and good reasons to celebrate, there still lurks a darker reality we must come to terms with. Throughout history, women have often found themselves subdued, dominated, and subjugated by men. Their voices stifled and their rights trampled. Unfortunately, this pattern of behavior persists even in modern times, permeating every corner of the globe, transcending borders, cultures, and socioeconomic status. Despite the advancements of society, violence against women remains a pervasive and deeply ingrained issue. From physical abuse and sexual assault to systemic oppression and gender-based discrimination, millions of women face daily threats to their safety and dignity. 1 in 3 women experience physical or sexual violence in their lifetime. 70% of women worldwide have experienced some form of violence from an intimate partner. But amidst the darkness, there's hope. Empowering women is not just a moral imperative, it is essential for creating a brighter future for all. When we empower women, we invest in the future. By providing access to education, economic opportunities, and support services, we not only break the cycle of violence, but also foster independence, liberating women from total dependence on men. This empowerment paves the way for progress, creating a more equitable and just society for all. Nevertheless, the exploitation of women persists, weaving its insidious threads in the very fabric of our society. In a world where media dictates beauty norms and social media platforms glorify superficiality, young girls navigating the delicate journey into womanhood find themselves ensnared in a web of objectification and commodification. They're bombarded with images and ideals that equate their worth with physical appearance, perpetuating a cycle of insecurity and self-doubt. As they grapple with pressures to conform to these unrealistic standards, their identities are eclipsed by societal expectations, leaving them vulnerable to exploitation and manipulation. Human trafficking remains a global crisis, with millions of victims exploited each year. According to the International Labor Organization, an estimated 71% of all trafficking victims worldwide are women and girls, often subjected to sexual exploitation and forced labor. Regions such as Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe, and Sub-Saharan Africa are identified as hotspots for trafficking activities, with victims frequently trafficked across international borders for various purposes. Even in developed nations, we face crises of unimaginable proportions. In the United States, the ongoing border crisis has resulted in the disappearance of 85,000 children, many falling prey to the hands of drug cartels who exploit young girls, forcing them into prostitution. In some parts of the world, young girls are still forced into marriage, robbed of their childhood and autonomy. In impoverished nations, they are traded like cattle, their lives reduced to commodities. Furthermore, in certain cultures, the practice of female genital mutilation persists, a barbaric tradition that inflicts physical and psychological harm on millions of girls each year. These deeply entrenched forms of violence against women highlight the urgent need for global action and solidarity. It is time to take a stand. Our daughters, mothers, and grandmothers deserve better. For centuries, Women have shouldered the burdens of inequality and oppression, yet they have continued to persevere, resilient in the face of adversity. They are the unsung heroes of history, the silent warriors who have fought tirelessly for justice and equality. From the suffragettes who fought for the right to vote, to the activists who continue to challenge the status quo, women have been at the forefront of every major social movement. Their voices have echoed through the halls of power, demanding to be heard and refused to be silenced. Yet, despite the progress we have made, the fight for women's equality is far from over. Women continue to face discrimination, violence, and systemic barriers that prevent them from realizing their full potential. It is time to recommit ourselves to the cause of women's empowerment, to stand in solidarity with women everywhere, and to demand change. Together, we can create change. By championing the rights and dignity of women everywhere, we not only honor their legacy, but also shape a world where every woman can thrive. Let us be the generation that finally puts an end to violence and discrimination against women, that paves the way for a future where all women are treated with the respect, dignity, and equality they deserve. Because when we uplift women, we uplift humanity.